Alright, hey guys, welcome to my first official tutorial. So I got a couple of requests for the Sombr Back to Friends song, how to do that beat. It's pretty simple. The song matches up to the metronome. The metronome is 104, and so, you can kind of immediately tell that it should be like... So that's the first step, is the most basic beat that when you first start out drums, this is the one to play. 2, 1, 2, 1. It's like, can you basically just da, sh, da, sh, da, da, sh. But with this song, there's a little bit of an accent to. So then the next step is to do, this one goes up on the accent of the 1 and. So 1 and 2 and. So every and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and. Next after that, it's maybe a little bit more of a shuffle. So then it's so da da da. So it's like da da. It goes from da 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 da. So there's two little small 1E and 1E and 2E and 3E and 4E and 1E and 2E and 4E and da 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 da. So I have the song playing. Okay, and then for the chorus right now, you open up the hi-hat. So the hi-hat, bring your foot up to open it. And then for the fills, I think, so it's basically those triplets. So remember, if you start with your left hand, you end with your left hand. So da 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 da. Yeah, basically, just kind of start with the snare drum. I'm trying to play that even slower. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just, you can do it across all the toms, like, as long as you start with the left, you finish with the left, and if you start with the right, you finish with the right. So that's if you're starting with the right hand. And then, I guess, yeah, the fun part, so... So that's kind of basically the chorus. And then, when I'm shredding at the end, it's... I guess it's a little bit of random, but I think what will help you out is really... Here's the secret, I think, is after years and years of drumming, as long as you get these down in time, the rest of your timing doesn't really matter. So it's like... So I'm hearing the metronome right now. See how I don't really care what's in between, as long as I'm coming on that downbeat on the 1. So that should help you out. I think to get the right hand to go, it's So that's 1 da 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 da. So it's a paradiddle. 1 paradiddle, 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 paradiddle. So da 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 da. So. So that will do it. And then, you know, from there you build up the muscle memory. I think with these tutorials, and probably as I'm teaching, it's not to be so fastidious or obsessed with like exactly how you're seeing some drummer on YouTube play it. Or even, I mean, I learned the lesson the hard way with Buddy Rich. If you're trying to do a Buddy Rich song, it's impossible. It's not gonna happen. You will spend months, if not years, trying to take the sheet music for all he's doing. It's really about kind of learning that improv riff, and that's what jazz music is about, because you're not going to be able to slow down his notes enough to really get an exact transcription. Metal songs are really good for that. Drummers who've gone on that path of learning. Animals, oh man, Russian Circles is a good one, but Animals as Leaders. Yeah, so Animals as Leaders is those are really good songs to actually do the transcription for if you're trying to be a professional drummer. I think that is a really good way to go. But obviously with this channel, I'm kind of improving to a lot of the pop songs. But again, yeah, what is that drummer? Tony Royster Jr. That's when I was watching Tony Royster Jr., I realized that like you can be off time in between as long as you come down on those downbeats and those essential notes like the 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1. As long as those notes are accurate, you're good. The rest can be human and you know, not perfect, even though we all go for perfection. But yeah, don't let perfection and don't let this be tedious. You know, this drum beat is basically just and then yeah, that's the easy one. So a lot is just yeah, see? Even for that little solo, I just made sure that I listened for the downbeat and came down right on it. So, alright, hope that helps. This was a ton of fun to do, actually, so please let me know what other songs you'd like me to break down and do a tutorial on, and I look forward to doing more instruction in the future. So thank you guys so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.